Pin 1 flags up. 0, 0, cattle number 0. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. Up now in pin number 2, team 66, Cody Ward, Chris Lane. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 2, 2, cattle number 2. Pin 1 came in at 5 head at 45.81. 5 head at 45.81. 2 teams away from a cattle change in pin 1 takes us down to team number 15. Now this is Colton Appenzeller and Haley Mangold. Pin 1 flags up. 9, 9, cattle number 9. Pin 2 came in at 7 head at 59.39. 7 head at 59.39. On deck in pin 1, team 16, Wayne McNeil, Morris Hubbard. Then we'll have a cattle change in pin 1. Up now in pin number 2 takes us down to team number 67, Val Tammy. Zach Sisko will be next to go. Four head at 56.40. 4 head at 56.40. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 5, 5, cattle number 5. Pin 1 flags up. 6, 6, cattle number 6. No time in 1, no time in pin 1. Cattle change in pin 1, cattle change in pin 1. 10 head at 57.85 in pin 2, 10 head at 57.85 in pin 2. Up now in pin number 2, team 68, Brian Backstrom and April Heggie. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 6, cattle number 6. So we'll have a cattle change in pin 2 after this team. So after the cattle change here in pin 1, we team 17, Donna Weeks and Val Tammy. We have a no time in pin 2, cattle change in pin 2. Cattle change in pin 2, please. So we're taking back our top 32 teams here after round number 1. We've already got 22 qualified. At the top of the leaderboard with a 10-head run is Haley Mangold and Val Tammy, 10 head at 48.74. Been awfully competitive to start off the morning. All right, folks, well, that last team in pin number 2 came in at 8 head at 53.97. 8 head at 53.97. Just getting in there with that last cow, so got a qualified run at 8 head at 53.97. Here in pin number 1 now, Donna Weeks and Val Tammy. Pin 1 flags up. 6, cattle number 6. K-bomb to the office, please. K-bomb to the office, please. Eight head at 59.58. 8 head at 59.58. Up now in pin number 1, team 18, Kip Appenzeller, Wes Appenzeller. Starting things off with this herd of cattle in pin number 2 is team 69, Brandon Kruger and Dina Lavecchio. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 8, cattle number 8. Pin 1 flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Up next in pin number 1, team number 19, Brian Backstrom, Fred Kramer. Up next in pin number 2, team number 70, Callie Brookshire and Ray Stahlham. Pin 2 was 9 head at 57.53. 9 head at 57.53. Pin number 1 was 6 head at 48.46. Pin number 2 now, Team 70, Callie Brookshire, Ray Stahlham. Pin number 1, Team number 19, Brian Backstrom, Fred Kramer. Pin number 2, cattle are ready. 7, cattle number 7. On deck in pin number 2, Team 71, Kirby Warner, Morris Hubbard. Up now in pin number 1, takes us down to team number 19, Brian Backstrom, Fred Kramer. Pin 1 flags up. 1, cattle number 1. On deck in pin number 1, team number 20, Carol Pancost, Larry Pancost. Up next in pin number 2, after this team will be Team 71, Kirby Warner, Morris Hubbard. Pin number 1, 9 head at 59.81, or excuse me, pin 2, 9 head at 59.81. Pin 2, 9 head at 59.81. Up now in pin number 2, Kirby Warner, Morris Hubbard. 10 head at 57.40, 10 head at 57.40 here in pin number 1. Up now in pin number 1 is team number 20, Carol and Larry Pancost. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 72, Jenny Christian, Michelle Cheek. Pin 1 flags up. 7, cattle number 7. On deck in pin number 1, team number 21, Callie Brookshire, Matt Lane. We're coming to you in pin 1. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. Up now in pin number 2, team 70, Cheek. No time in 2. Up now in pin number 2, West Appenzeller, Chris Mangold to the line. Three head at 40.98. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 9, cattle number 9. Pin 1 flags up. 2, cattle number 2. On deck in pin 2 will be Chris Lane and Suzanne Cisco, Team 74. On deck in pin number 1, Team 22, April Hagee and Scott Finley. Ten head at 41.11. 10 head at 41.11. Look out, we got a new leader. Wes Appenzeller, Chris Mangold putting it on him for 41-11 on 10 head. And then here in pin number 1, we got 10 head at 51.83. So back-to-back 10 head runs. Things are heating up here in the number 9. So right now, pin number 1, I'd like to welcome team number 22, April Hagee, Scott Finley. In pin number 2, I'd like for you to welcome team number 74, Chris Lane, Suzanne Cisco. Pin 1 flags up. 5-5, cattle number 5. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 3-3, cattle number 3. On deck in pin number 2, team 75, Keith Hansen, Val Tammy. On deck. Up next in pin number 1 will be team 23, Morgan Flint, Haley Mangold. Five head at 59.35. 5 head at 59.35 in pin 1. 6 head at 59.38 in pin 2. I think we're good, squared away there. All right, takes us down now. Pin number 1, team 23, Morgan Flint, Haley Mangold. Pin number 2, team 75, Keith Hansen, Val Tammy be next to go. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 6-6. Pin 1, flags up. 0-0, cattle number 0. On deck in pin 2, team 76, Wayne McNeil, Colton Appenzeller. Then we'll have a cattle change in pin 2. On deck in pin number 1, team number 24, Wayne McNeil, Amy Buckler. Then we'll have a cattle change in pin 1. Ten head at 58.79. 10 head at 58.79 in pin 2, and then in pin 1, 7 head. Oh, no time in pin 2. No time in pin 2, excuse that. So in pin 2, team 76, Wayne McNeil, Colton Appenzeller. In pin number 1, we had 7 head at 58.23. Up now in pin number 1, team 24, Wayne McNeil, Amy Buckler. So give it Wayne a moment. He's up in both pins. A floppy 7 in pin 2, a floppy 7 in pin 2. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 4, cattle number 4. 8 head at 5507, 8 head at 5507. Cattle change in pin 2, cattle change in pin 2. Up now in pin number 1, team 24, Wayne McNeil, Amy Buckler be next to go. After this team in pin 1, we'll have a cattle change in pin 1. We now have a cutoff. The cutoff is 4 head at 5553 to get inside the top 32 into round number 2. Pin 1 flags up. 8, cattle number 8. After this team in pin number 1, we'll have a cattle change. First team have the cattle change in pin 1 be team 25, Morris Hubbard, Andy Aplanar. No time in 1, no time in 1. Cattle change in pin 1, please. Cattle change in pin 1. So right now, way out in the lead, top of the leaderboard, 10 head, Chris Mangold, Wes Appenzeller, 10 head at 41.11. So now here on the cattle change, folks, we are now moved over to sets of 7 to make everything even throughout the 52 teams on each side. We're now on sets of 7 moving forward. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 1, cattle number 1. Up next in pin number 2 will be team 78, Marty Flint and Owen Weeks. Up now in pin number 1 is team 25, Morris Hubbard and Andy Aplanar. So just a quick reminder now, we are now on sets of 7 throughout the rest of the round. Pin 1 flags up. 9, cattle number 9. On deck in pin 1 will be team 26, Kip Appenzeller, Colton Appenzeller. Came in at 6 head at 55.24 in pin 2, 6 head at 55.24 in pin 2. Up now in pin number 2, team 78, Marty Flint and Owen Weeks will be next to go. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 8, cattle number 8. On deck in pin number 2, team 79, David Ruby, Haley Mangold. Here in pin number 1, it came in at 7 head at 54.76, 7 head at 54.76. Up now in pin number 1, team 26, Kip Appenzeller, Colton Appenzeller be next. Pin 1 flags up. 0, cattle number 0. Pin number 2 came in at 7 head at 58.91. 7 head at 58.91. Up now in pin number 2, Team 79, David Ruby, Haley Mangold. On deck in pin number 1 will be Team 27, Brian Backstrom and Suzanne Cisco. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 2, cattle number 2. On deck in pin number 2, Team 80, Michelle Cheek and Fred Kramer. Team 27, Brian Backstrom, Suzanne Cisco. Up now in pin number 2, Team 80, Michelle Cheek and Fred Kramer. Pin 1 flags up. 3, cattle number 3. On deck in pin number 1, Team number 28, Cody Ward, Larry Pancost. Pin 2, Michelle Cheek, Fred Kramer. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 9, cattle number 9. No time in 1, no time in 1. Up now in pin 1, Team 28, Cody Ward, Larry Pancost be next to go. On deck in pin number 2, Team number 81, Dina Finley and Carol Pancost. We got a smudge 6 in pin 1. Got a hard to read 6 in pin 1. Pin 1 flags up. 7, kettle number 7. Up next in pin number 1, Team number 29, Chris and Matt Lane. Eight head at 51.01, 8 head at 51.01 in pin 2.
Head at 58.20, 9 head at 58.20.
9 head at 58.20, 9 head at 58.20 in pin 2. Up now in pin 2, Team 81, Dina Finley and Carol Pancost. Ten head, 51.39. 10 head, 51.39. Cody Ward, Larry Pancost putting it on him. Now in pin number 1, takes it down to Team 29, Chris Lane, Matt Lane. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 0, cattle number 0. Up next in pin number 2, Team 82, Suzanne Cisco, Brandon Kruger. We're coming your way. Pin 1 flags up. 4, cattle number 4. 6 head at 55.19 in pin 2. 6 head at 55.19 in pin 2. No time in pin 1. No time in pin 1. 2 teams away from a cattle change in both pins. Pin number 2 takes us to team 82, Suzanne Cisco, Brandon Kruger. Pin number 1, team number 30, April Hagee and Marty Flint be next to go. Two teams away from a cattle change in both pins, cattle crew. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 3, cattle number 3. On deck in pin 2, team number 83, Amy Buckler, Val Tammy. On deck in pin 1, team 31, Haley and Chris Mangold. Pin number 1 flags up. 2, cattle number 2. Ten head, 56-54. 10 head at 56-54 in pin 2. Up now in pin 2, team 83, Amy Buckler, Val Tammy. Five head at 49-34. Pin 1, 5 head at 49-34. Up now in pin number 1, team 31, Haley and Chris Mangold. Pin number 2, cattle are ready. 4, cattle number 4. So cattle crew, cattle changes after both of these teams right now. Pin 1 flags up. 5, cattle number 5. So the first team after the cattle change in pin 2 will be team 84, Justin Smith, Jessica Smith. First team after the cattle change in pin 1, team 32, Amy Buckler, Jenny Christian. So we're changing cattle on the 7s now for the rest of the round. 9 head at 55-68 in pin 2. 9 head, 55-68. Cattle change in pin 2, please. Cattle change in pin 2. Seven head at 57-63. 7 head at 57-63. Cattle change in pin 1. Cattle change in pin 1 now, please. So right now, top of the leaderboard, Team 73, Wes Appenzeller, Chris Mangold, 10 head at 41-11. The cutoff to get inside the top 32 is already 7 head at 59.39. 7 head at 59.39. So you have got to be pushing to get inside the top 32 and to get into round 2. Starting things off for us in pin number 2 will be Team 84, the Smiths, Justin and Jessica. Starting off in pin number 1, Team 32, Amy Buckler, Jenny Christian. We have a Tor Red 1, a Tor Red 1, and pin 2. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 7, cattle number 7. Pin 1, flags up. 1, cattle number 1. Seven head at 57.03. 7 head at 57.03. Pin 2, Team 85, Morgan Flynn, Kyle Stelham. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 6, cattle number 6. We got 10 head at 58.85 in pin 1. 10 head at 58.85. Nice job, ladies. We got a rolled 5 and a floppy 6 in 1. A rolled 5 and a floppy 6 in 1. Pin 1, Mike Christian, Andy Oplinar. Pin 1, flags up. 6, cattle number 6. $57.83 on 8 head. $57.83 on 8 head. Up now in pin 2 takes us down to Owen Weeks and Donna Weeks. Ten head at 57.06. 10 head at 57.06 here in pin number 1.
You don't have a buzzer and they're like walking around.
Up now in pin 1, Callie Brookshire, Michelle Cheek. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 5, cattle number 5. Pin 1, flags up. 8, cattle number 8. On deck and pin 1, team 35, Brian Baxter, Scott Finley, we're coming to you. On deck and pin number 2, team number 87, Jenny Christian, Andy Apolinar, you up next. No time in 2. Up now on pin number 2, team 87, Jenny Christian, Andy Apolinar will be next to go. No time in 1, no time in 1. Up now on pin number 1, team number 35, Brian Baxter and Scott Finley. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 1, cattle number 1. On deck in pin number 2, team number 88, Fred Kramer, Zach Sisko. Up now in pin number 1 is Brian Baxter and Scott Finley. Pin 1, flags up. 9, cattle number 9. On deck in pin 1, team number 36, Keith Hansen, Kip Appenzeller. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. Up now in pin number 2, team 88, Fred Kramer, Zach Sisko will be next to go. No time in Keith Hansen, Kip Appenzeller. So pin number 2, Fred Kramer, Zach Sisko. Pin number 1, team 36, Keith Hansen, Kip Appenzeller. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 8, cattle number 8. Pin 1, flags up. 0, cattle number 0. On deck in 2 is pin team number 89, Keith Hansen, Michelle Cheek. On deck in pin 1, team 37, Matt Lane, Cruz Mingus. Six head at 58.20 in pin 2. 6 head at 58.20 in pin 2. 9 head at 57.77 in pin 1. 9 head at 57.77 in pin 1. In pin 2 now we've got team number 89, Keith Hansen, Michelle Cheek. In pin number 1 we got team 37, Matt Lane, Cruz Mingus. In both pins we're 2 teams away from a cattle change. Both pins were 2 teams away from a cattle change. Pin number 1 flags up. 3, cattle number 3. On deck in pin 1, team 38, April Hagee, Wes Appenzeller, we're coming your way, and then we'll have a cattle change in pin 1. Pin number 2, cattle are ready. 2, cattle number 2. On deck in pin 2 will be team number 90, Chris Lane, Colton Appenzeller. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. Up now in pin 2 is team number 90, Chris Lane, Colton Appenzeller. We'll have a cattle change in pin 2 after this team, a cattle change in pin 2 after this team. 7 head at 46.91, 7 head at 46.91 here in pin 1. Up now, our last team to go before cattle change in pin 1 is team 38, April Hagee and Wes Appenzeller. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 9, cattle number 9. Pin number 1, flags up. 7, cattle number 7. So after both of these teams, we'll have cattle changes as we work our way through round number 1 of our number 9. Bringing back our top 32 teams into round number 2. No time in 1, no time in 2. Cattle change in both pins, please. Cattle change in both pins. All right, as we're changing out cattle, right now the cutoff to get inside the top 32 is 7 head at 55.51. 7 head at 55.51. Still out in the lead with about a 7-second margin is Wes Appenzeller and Chris Mangold, team number 73 at 10 head 40. Big time run sitting at the top of the leaderboard from Wes and Chris. So we get things ready to roll here in pin number 1. Team 39 will be Haley Mangold and Italy Spratt. Pin number 2 takes us down to team 91. Kylan Hagee and Callie Brookshire will be next to go. Pin 1 flags up. 8, cattle number 8. On deck in pin number 1, team number 40, Chris Mangold, Kylan Hagee. We got a black rolled 9 in pin 2, a black rolled 9 in pin 2. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 1, cattle number 1. No time in pin 1, no time in pin 1. Pin number 1 takes us down to team number 40, Chris Mangold, Kylan Hagee be next to go. 10 head at 52.93. 10 head at 52.93. Big time run. Nicely done, Kylan and Callie. Up now in pin number 2, team 92, Wes Appenzell. Jessica Smith will be next to go.
Where's that when you stop?
Here in pin number 1, team 40, Chris Mangold and Kylan Hagee. Pin 2, cattle ready. 5, cattle number 5. Eight head at 58.02. 8 head at 58.02 in pin 2. Up now in pin 2 is Kyle Stelham and Ray Stelham. No time in pin 1. No time in pin 1.
Correct, Randy, that was a no time.
That's the way the thing goes.
Who was
I got
that?
on the paper.
It's Chris Mangold, right?
Yeah. There.
So now in pin 1 is team 41, Jenny Christian, Wayne McNeil. Pin 1, flags up. 9. No time in pin 2. No time in pin 2. Up now in pin 2, team number 94, David Ruby, Owen Weeks. Pin 2, cattle are ready.
It'll fix you.
4, cattle number 4. Pin 1 was 4 head at 37.52. 4 head at 37.52.
You're not normal, but you damn sure.
No time in pin 2. No time in pin 2.
That's terrible.
Punched myself in the eye last night.
Pin 1 flags up. 1, cattle number 1. Larry Kling to the office, please. Larry Kling to the office, please. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 9, cattle number 9. On deck in pin 2, team number. No time in pin 1, no time in pin 1. Up now in pin 1, team number 43, Scott Finley, Brandon Kruger will be next to go. Pin 1 flags up. 9, cattle number 9. Hang on, guys. I called the same number twice. Hold up, pin 1. Hold up, pin 1. Sorry about that. I apologize.
We're on spot, yeah, they should be at 2.
Did I see this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, sorry about that, pin 1. Here we go. Team 43, Scott Finley, Brandon Kruger. Flags up. 2, cattle number 2. No time in 1, no time in 1. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 6, cattle number 6. On deck in pin number 2, team 97, Wayne McNeil, Keith Hansen. Up now in pin number 1, team 44, Amy Buckler, Chris Lane. Pin 1 flags up. 4, cattle number 4. 2 teams away from a cattle change in both pins. No time in 1, no time in 1. 8 head at 56.54 and 2. 8 head at 56.54 and 2. Up now in pin 2 is team number 97, Wayne McNeil and Keith Hansen. Up now in.
I need to swap out a cow on the side, but after we're at cattle change, though. At cattle change.
Up now in pin number 2, team 45, Colton Appenzeller and Ray Stahlham. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 3, cattle number 3.
This comes right here.
Pin 1 flags up. 6, cattle number 6. Head at 5102. 10 head at 5102. Was that a no time in 1?
You want us to separate it here, or you gonna handle it back there?
Run it to
Cattle changing both. Cattle changing both.
deal.
All right, so we're one set of cattle away.
Back there.
And both from finishing out the round. Right now, it takes 8 head at 59.58 to get inside the top 32 and into round number 2. 8 head at 59.58, so be moving when you enter this arena. Right now, to start things off, in pin number 1 will be team 46, Marty Flint and Wes Appenzeller. Pin number 2 will be team number 98, Cody Ward, April Hagee. K, please. K-bomb to the office, please. K-bomb to the office, please. All right, our last set of cattle on both sides here in round number 1. Pin 1, team 46, Marty Flint, Wes Appenzeller. Pin 2, team number 98, Cody Ward, April Hagee. Pin 1, we have a rolled 9 and a dirty 1. A rolled 9 and a dirty 1 in pin 1. Pin 1, flags up. 4, cattle number 4. Seven head at 50.79, 7 head at 50.79 in pin 1. Up now in pin 1, team 47, Italy Spratt, Kip Appenzeller. We got a rolled 6 in pin 2.
Roll
And a rolled 4 as well. A rolled 6 and a rolled 4 and pin 2. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 8, cattle number 8. Pin 1, flags up. 1, cattle number 1. On deck in pin 1, team 48, Kylan Hagee, Cody Ward. On deck in pin number 2, team 99, Ham, Suzanne Cisco. We're coming to you. No time in 1, no time in 1. Up now in pin 1, team 48, Kylan Hagee, Cody Ward.
Satisfactory for you.
Going to come in at 8 head at 50.02, 8 head at 50.02, and pin number 2. So allow Cody to make his way on over to pin number 1. Up now in pin 1 is Kylan Hagee and Cody Ward. Up now in pin number 2 is team number 99, Ray Stahlham and Suzanne Cisco, as we are working our way down to our last few teams of round number 1. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you moving to the line and keeping things rolling. We were pushing just about 70 teams an hour there for a second, so thank you all so much for getting to the line. Here we are, pin number 2, cattle are ready. 4, cattle number 4. On deck in pin number 2, team number 100, Jenny Christian, Jessica Smith. Up now in pin number 1, team 48, Kylan and Cody. Pin 1, flags up. 9, cattle number 9. On deck in pin number 1, team number 49, Morgan Flint and Chris Mangold. On deck in pin number 2, team number 100, Jenny Christian, Jessica Smith. This is your last opportunity to get in the 6th sort. Last chance to get into the 6th sort. Make your way on over to the office and get entered into the 6th. No time in 1, no time in 1. Up now in pin number 1, team 49, Morgan Flint, Chris Mangold. Pin 1, flags up. 6, cattle number 6.
Sorry, say that again.
5 head at 55.28, 5 head at 55.28. No time in 1, no time in 1. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 9, cattle number 9. Up now in pin number 1, team 50, Mike Christian, Jenny Christian. On deck in pin number 2, team number 101, Kyle Stelham and Italy Spratt. No time in 2, no time in 2. All right, now in pin number 1, team 50, the Christians, Mike and Jenny. Pin number 2, team 101, Kyle Stelham, Italy Spratt. K-bomb to the office, please. K-bomb to the office, please.
Please, Cody Ward.
Cody Ward to the office, please. Cody Ward to the office, please. pin 1, flags up.
I'll get you team.
8, kettle number 8. Pin 2, cattle ready. Cattle are ready. 6, kettle number 6.
We need some.
Summer Powers and Addie Julian. Summer Powers and Addie Julian to the office, please. Forehead at 5820. Forehead at 5820 in pin 1. 7 head at 5930. 7 head at 5930 in pin 2. 4. 2 teams away here in pin 1. Team 51 is David Ruby. Scott Finley will be next to go. Up now in pin number 2 is Owen Weeks and Amy Buckler. Pin 1, flags up. 2, kettle number 2.
Can you call Bill Abney over, please?
Bill Abney to the office, please. Bill Abney to the office, please. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 0, cattle number 0. No time in 1, no time in 1. So right now, pin number 52, Brian. Check 1. Brian Baxter and Brandon Kruger in pin number 1.
Yes, around October, she got ready to fall.
Pin 2. Up next will be team 103, Wes and Chris.
It would be a prank book.
Pin 1, flags up. Check that.
This is pin 1.
At 5930. No time in 1, no time in 1. That'll do it for pin number 1. Down to our last couple teams here. Up next in pin 2 will be team 104, Dina Finley and Keith Hansen, and that will do it for round number 1. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. So we're down to our last team of round and Keith Hansen. So the cutoff right now is 8 head at 59.30. 8 head at 59.30 is the cutoff. Mike Christensen to the office, please. Mike Christian to the office, please. All right, here we go. Our last team to go. Pin 2, cattle ready. 7, cattle number 7. No time in 2, no time in 2. All right, folks, give us just a moment. We're going to make sure, double check all our times, make sure everything is correct, and we'll get ready to roll into number 2. Hang on.
Check, check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, 3. I do believe we are just about ready for round number 2 here of the number 9 sort. Round number 2 coming up in just a second. Cody Wood took you through round number 1. I'm going to take you guys through round number 2 in the short round of the number 9 sort. Cattle changes will be on the 8s. Cattle changes will be on the 8s. Cattle changes on the 8s. Teams 1 through 16 will be in pen 1. Teams 17 through 32 will be in pen 2. Teams 1 to 16 will be in pen 1. Teams 17 to 32 will be in pen 2. In pen 1, team number 1 is going to be Owen Amy Buckler. You'll be first on deck. Cody Ward, April Heggie. In the hold, team 3, Wayne McNeil, Keith Hansen. In pen 2, first team to go is going to be Owen Weeks, Robin Wosner. On deck, going to be team number 18, Andy Aplinar and Morgan Flint. One more youth rider, please. One more youth rider. Any youth out there? We need one more youth rider. Never mind, we just got it. We got a youth. Adele Hagen, so if she's in it, Adele Hagen needs to be in. Adele Hagen, if you're one, that's your one. Pick pin one. Team in Queen Creek. In pin 1, 6 head, 53.97. 6 head and 53.97 in pin 1. 7 head on 53.97 in 1. 7 head. In pin 2, 5 head in 52.03. 5 head in 52.03 in pin 2. In pin 2 up now, Team 20, David Ruby, David Eatman. In pin 1 up now, Team 5, Wes Appenzeller, Jessica Smith. Five head and 52.03 in pin 2. 5 head, 52.03 in pin 2. 47.91 on 5 in pin 2. 47. Up now in pin 2. In pin 1, Team 5, Wes Appenzeller, Jessica Smith. Pin 1, flag is up. 7, your count number 7. Pin 2, cattle are ready. cow number is 0. Thank you to Cowtown Boots. If you need a new pair of Durango cowboy boots, get over to Cowtown Boots. It's rodeo everywhere. In pin 1, 57-27 on 10. 57-27 on 10 in pin 1. In pin 2, 55-59 on 8. 55-59 on 8 in pin 2. Up now in pin 1, team number 6, Caitlin Heggie and Callie Brookshire. In pin 2, team number 21, Chris Mangold, Val Tammy. In pin 1, it's up 0. Your cow number is number 6. People out there not wearing any sunglasses, if you need a pair of Beck's sunglasses to get a hold of Suzanne or Zach Cisco for a brand new pair of. Pin 1, how about a 40-67 on 10? 40-67 on 10. Team number 6, Colin Hagee, Callie Brookshire go the lead with a 20 head total of 93-60. 93-60 on 20. In pin 2, no time. It hurts. Put them hairs on your fucking chin in a minute.
There will be no inspection in here, I can assure you.
In pin 1, team number 7, flag is. In pin 2, team 22, Cody Ward, Michelle Cheek. Cattle are ready. 3. Cattle number is 3. On deck in pin 2, team 23, Keith Hansen, Keith Appenzeller. In pin 1 on deck, team 8, Amy Buckler, Val Tammy. 1 team left to go in pin 1 before cattle change. 1 team left to go in pin 1 before cattle change. In pin number 2, 10 head in 50.03. 10 head in 50.03 in pin 2. In pin 1, 58.81 on 10. 58.81 on 10 in pin 1. If you have a horse tied up against the cow pens in the south end of this arena, please untie it and move that horse. If you got a horse tied up in the south end of the arena on the cow pens, please untie that horse and move it. Thank you. Up now in pin 1, team number 8, Amy Buckler, Val Tammy. Last team to go in pin 1 before a cow change. Flag is up. 1. Cattle number is 1. Up now in pen 2, Team 23, Keith Hansen, Kip Appenzeller. Cattle are ready. 5. Your cow number is 5. On deck in pen 2, Team 24, Mike Christian, Andy Apolnar. 2 teams left to go in pen 2 before a cattle change. 2 teams left in pen 2 before a cattle change. Big thank you to Equine Cool, Dr. Fred Kramer, Terry Martin, about keeping your horse trailer cool in the summer months. No time in pen 2. No time in pen 2. Up now, Team 24, Mike Christian, Andy Aplenar. No time in pen 1. No time in pen 1. In pen 1, we'll have a cow change, please. Cattle change in pen 1. After the cattle change, we'll see team number 9, Suzanne Cisco. Brandon Kruger, you'll be first. On deck, team 10, Michelle Cheek, Fred Kramer. In the hole, team 11, Wayne McNeil and Colton Appenzeller. Move that horse, please. In pen 2, cattle are ready. 6, your cow number 6. Last team to go in pen 2 before cattle change. Last team to go. 15, get you there. 105.87 on 15 will get you there. No time in pen 2, no time in pen 2. I'll have a cattle change in pen 2, please. Cow change in pen 2. After the cattle change in pen 2, we'll see team number 25, Amy Buckler, 26, Cody Ward, Larry Pancost. In the hole, team 27, Kip Appenzeller, Colton Appenzeller. Big thank you to our national sponsors, Boot Barn. If you go out to the Team Pen and World Finals in Amarillo in October, or the Elite Finals in Fort Worth, you're not sure what to wear, head over to Boot Barn. He'll take care of you. Proud partner of USTPA. Pen 1, crinkled 6, crinkled 5, and a faded 9. In pen 1, there is a crinkled 6, a crinkled 5, and a faded number 9. In pen 1, flag is up. 0, 0. Cattle number is 0. In pen 1, 58.30 on 6. 58.30 on 6 in pen 1. We'll see team number 10 now. Michelle Cheek, Fred Kramer. 7. 58.30 on 7 in pen 1. 58.30 on 7 in pen 1. In pen 2, I do believe the cattle are ready. Do we even have? Yeah, we have cattle over there. There is a crinkled 5, a crinkled 6, and a faded 9 in pin 1. In pin 2, cattle are ready. Seven. Cattle number is 7. The short round will be 1 herd, 1 pin. The short round will be 1 herd and 1 pin. In pin 1, flag is up. Cattle number is 9. On deck in pin 1, team 11, Wayne McNeil, Colton Appenzeller, Wesley Appenzeller. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. Up now in pin 2, team 26, Cody Ward and Larry Pancost. In the hole, team 27, Kip Appenzeller, Colton Appenzeller. No time in pin 1, no time in pin 1. In pin 2, cattle are ready. 2, cattle number is 2. Pin 1, flag is up. 2, your cow number is 2. On deck in pin 1, team 12, Wes Appenzeller, Chris Mangold. In the hole, team number 13, Callie Brookshire, Ray Stahlheim. In pin 2, 5903 on 8. 5903 on 8 in pin 2. Up now in pin 2, team 27, Kip Appenzeller, Colton Appenzeller. No time in pin 1, no time in pin 1. Up now in pin 1, team 12, Wes Appenzeller, Chris Mangold. Big thank you to Hayes Trailer Sales. See Junior Hayes if you're in the market for a newer used horse trailer. Hayes Trailer Sales. Thank you. Pin 1, flag is up. 1. Your cow number is 1. In pin 2, cattle are ready. 4. Cattle number is 4. On deck in pin 1, team 13, now Callie Brookshire, Rice Stahlheim. On deck in pin 2, team 28, Callie Brookshire, Mountain Lane. In pin 1, 59.75 on 8 in pin 1, 59.75 on 8 in pin 1. In pin 2, 55.76 on 8, 55.76 on 8 in pin 2. Ten head in pin 1, 59.75 on 10. 59.75 on 10 in pin 1. 55.76 on 8 in pin 2. Up now in pin 1, Team 13, Cali Brookshire, Ray Stahlheim.
So, Skip, I know what's going on, but that clock is stopping every time I hit the button. So it's not catching it.
Up now in pin 2, Cali Brookshire, Matt Lane, cattle are ready. 9, your cow number is 9. On deck in pin 2, Team 29, Brian Backstrom, Fred Kramer. No time in pin 2, no time in pin 2. In pin 1, we should be seeing Team 13 now, Cali Brookshire, Ray Stahlheim. The new bubble. 116.64 on 18 will get you to the short round. We are getting down to our final few teams here in round number 2 of the number 9. You need a breather, Callie? Are you good? You're good? Pin 1, flag is up. 3. Cattle number is 3. On deck in pin 1, Team 14, Brandon Kruger, Dino Lavecchio. Up now in pin 2, Team 29, Brian Backstrom, Fred Kramer. Cattle are ready. 6, your cow number is 6. $50.72 on 8 in pin 1. $50.72 on 8 in pin 1. $58.74 on 9 in pin 2. $58.74 on 9 in pin 2. In pin 2, we should be looking for Team Ray Stahlheim. In pin 1, Team 14, Brandon Kruger, Dino Lavecchio. Pin 1, flag is up. 5, cattle number is 5. On deck in pin 1, Team 15, Brian Backstrom, April Heggie. In the hole, Team 16, Val Tammy, Zach Cisco. Wild Gold Premium Horse Supplements, the best supplements for your horse. Get a hold of Suzanne Cisco for more info on the Wild Gold Horse Supplements. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 3, your cow number is 3. On deck in pin 2, going to be Team 31, Morris Hubbard, Brandon Kruger. In the hole, Team 32, Haley Mangold, Val Tammy. In pin 1, 49.11 on 4. 49.11 on 4 in pin 1. We go now to team number 15 in pin 1, Brian Backstrom, April Heggie. 59-30 on 9 in pin 2. 59-30 on 9 in pin 2. Pin 1. Flag is up. 6. Your count number is 6. On deck in pin 1, Team 16, Val Tammy, Zach Cisco. You'll be the final team to go in pin 1 before the short round. No time in pin 1. No time in pin 1. Val Tammy, Zach Cisco, you're up in pin 1 now. Final team to go before the short round. The short round will be run 1 herd, 1 pin. In pin number 1, that is where the short round will be for the number 9. The short round will be in pin number 1, all 1 herd. Pin 2, cattle are ready. 0. Your cow number is 0. On deck in pin 2, Team 32, Haley Mangold, Val Tammy. Down to the final 3 teams of round number 2. Pin 1, flag is up. 8. Your cow number is 8. No time in pin 1. No. $55 flat in pin 2 on 10. 55 on 10 in pin 2. 55 flat on 10 in pin 2. In pin 1. No time. That will do it in pin 1. We have one more team to run in 2. That'll close out round number 2. Haley Mangold, Val Tammy, you're up now. Team 32 in pin 2. $115.10 on 18. That's the cutoff. $115.10 on 18. That's the cutoff to get to the short round. Val Tammy, Haley Mangold, up now in pin 2. Cattle are ready. 8. Your cow number is 8. No time in pin 2. No time in pin 2. That'll do it for round 2. That'll do it in round 2. If you're watching around the world, we're going to be right back with the short round, the top 10 of